Hi guys, in my previous tutorial video we spoke about how to play chords on the bass guitar. We spoke about the chords, the major seventh chords in the key of G, and today we are going to continue. I'm going to take you through different ways of playing the same chords. I don't know if I should say the first and second inventions of those chords, and then later we are also going to look at how to apply those chords in a groove. So yeah, let's get into the video. Before we get into the video, this is going to be a continuation of the previous video. So I'm going to link it up here and it should be now. All right. So go and watch that video if you haven't watched it, and then come back here and yeah. So let's quickly do a recap of the previous video and then we get into this video. So we have the G major seventh chord, the A minor seventh chord, B minor seventh chord, C major seventh chord, then we have the D dominant seventh, then we have the E minor seventh, then we have the F sharp minor seventh, and then we're back to the G major seventh chord. So now that we have that down, let's look at how we can play these chords differently. So we know that for the major chord we have the root, the seventh, and then the third. So this time, instead of starting with the root, we are going to start with the third for the first inversion, and then with the fifth for the second inversion. Now, another quick recap: we know that the major seventh arpeggio is that is the root, the third, the fifth, the seventh, the root, third, root, seventh, fifth, third, and root, which is that's the chord. So now we want to play it differently. So instead of playing starting from the root note, we are going to play the chord starting from the third. Okay, so we know this is the third. So this is the first inversion of the G major seventh, and then the second inversion will be starting from the fifth. Great. I want you to look at the finger position. You can see that I have barred these two strings together and then playing the fifth. Great. So that's it for the major seventh chord. So it will be the same shape for the subsequent major chords in the key of G. Now let's look at the minor. All right. So we know the minor chord is the root note, the seventh, and then the third. So we know the arpeggio of the minor chord is the root, the third, the fifth, the flat seven, the root, the third, root, flat seven, fifth, third, and then root. All right. So great. So we know the third is here as well. So we just play the third, which is really similar to what we played for the major anyway. And then we play the fifth. So this is the chord, the minor chord, the first inversion, second inversion. Great. So it will be the same shape for the B minor seventh chord, and it will be the same shape for the C major seventh chord. So I just want to skip that and quickly go to the D dominant seventh. All right. We know the D dominant seventh to be, which is the root, the flat seven, and then the third. Great. So now we play the chord with the third, and we have this shape here. And then we also play the chord with the fifth for the second inversion. Yep. We have this shape, and this is a really popular shape which has been used in so many songs and records over the years. All right, great. So now that we have these three shapes down, let's look at the chords again in the key of G with the first and second inversions throughout the neck of the guitar. So we are going to start with the G major 7th chord. So the G major 7th chord starting from the 3rd and then starting from the 5th. Now we go to the A minor 7th with the 3rd, with the 5th. B minor 7th with the 3rd and with the 5th. Then we come to the C major 7th with the 3rd, with the 5th. Now we come to the D dominant 7th with the 3rd, with the 5th. We come to the E minor 7th with the 3rd, with the 5th. Then we come to the F sharp minor 7th with the 3rd, with the 5th. And we come back to the root, which is G major 7th, 3rd, 5th. Sorry. Great. So that is just a different way of playing the same chords that we tackled in the previous video. And now let's look at how we can apply some of these chords into our daily groove. So one of the applications which is really popular, especially in the gospel field, is using it as a sort of chord but with a free string. So I'm just going to play the groove and then you see how it's done. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, go. Great. So what I did there is I am playing the E minor 7th chord, but this time I'm playing it with the root as a free string. With this. It is the same chord, and what I did before that is that I dragged it from a tone down up. So then we get the E minor 7th chord. So it's a simple groove. So that's one popular way of using the chord in a groove. So for the next application, we are going to use the chord as a form of passing note into another note. And this time I'm going to be in the key of D, Daniel. And yeah, let me just play the groove. Okay. Yeah, great. So what you notice there is that because I'm in the key of Daniel, this is my 5th, okay? And we know that the 5 is a major. So I am playing 2 notes before that, before the 3rd. Then I play the chord. So this becomes an A major 7th chord. Alright. So the groove again slower. Okay, so great. That is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy the video, kindly give a like and a subscribe to the channel. share the video so that I can reach out more people to help them in their bass journey. Yeah, kindly let me know in the comment section if you have any ideas of how to apply chords differently. I'm really interested to know your thoughts. And yeah, this is all I have for you guys today. See you in the next video. Ciao.